Open your eyes. It's breakfast with the Thomases, the ultimate prize. Mental Wellness Monday, work it out Wednesday, pay it forward Friday, we'll season the day. Digital finance, unlearning a love, serving food for what those two, rising as the beat and it's Eastern on P2G TV. Breakfast with the Thomases, come eat with me.
We are having the worst difficulties today, technical difficulties today. What's happening? Do we got a strong message? Is that it? I think we got a strong message, y'all. I think we got a strong one today. Grand Rising and welcome to Breakfast with the Thomases. Today is Pay It Forward Friday. And I don't know, but I think we got some things trying to happen on trying to come up against what we're doing today. But you know we're not going to let them. I'm your host, one of the hosts, LBT, up in the house. You know who we be. You know how this rolls, what we do. So let me get everybody in the room, though. I got to get all the folks in the room. We got to get people started. I don't know why the tech is acting like it's crazy. It won't start the show. Mr. T?
Yes.
Your show won't start. Your device won't start the show. Okay, you can come on in here, but it's not giving us leeway. So some of y'all are going to get cut off today, but don't worry. Get yourself over to our YouTube, P2G Networks TV. It is time to hop in and pay attention. Because today, every time we talk about moving forward, it start glitching. So if y'all get glitching today, I want you all to realize there's something powerful going on here and you are supposed to be here. Let's get this popping. Hold on a second. Let me get this up here because you know sometimes we try to use things together and they don't want to work together. So I'm going to bring you up. All right. The sister's going to make it happen up in here for us. That's right. That's right. Let's go. Right. Family, we got this. Don't you worry.
I said, and it's funny, we were talking about this message the other day, and we were saying how it could make people.
I think alive. This is Pay It Forward Friday, so it makes this is actually something that's actionable. Yes. So we're going to make sure that if you're here, your time is not wasted. Sit back. I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to be kind of a masterclass. And Mr. Thomas is getting set up because tech, seriously, I'm not joking. Tech is fighting us today. Technology is fighting us. So if that is the case, I suggest you strap on, get some pen and paper, because we're going to talk about what's necessary to move ahead. Not talk about it, but talk about the plan. So let's get it going. Let's go see what's going on. Grand Rising. Welcome to everybody. We see y'all coming through. Let's get to trying to get folks up on Telegram, on stereo, but that's not happening. So I'll let Mr. Thomas handle his business.
Grand Rising family, welcome, Grand Rising to you. This is Pay It Forward Friday.
And we're going to make sure you get a nice big bowl of good.
And I was laughing because I said, I ran tech support last night, I had everything on.
It all worked.
I said,
it all worked last night. But this happens.
We're going to have this.
Here we go. It's coming up. It's coming up. We got it. All right. So please, I'm going to let y'all know right now. Do take a pen and paper because we're going to be talking about this now, but we're going to be continuing this on. We'll share where we're headed today and what we got going on, what's going to be happening for the day. Let's make it happen together. Peace and love. Let's go.
Let's get it.
So you're going to watch the video and we're going to have a little conversation about what you heard.
Most families in America go to banks when they need money, but for many Black families, the bank has never been a partner. They denied our grandparents' mortgages. They redlined our neighborhoods. They gave us higher interest rates. They financed everyone else's future while we had to fight just to qualify. So what happens? We keep going back, asking permission for money that should already be circulating inside our own families. Car loans, business loans, emergency money, college tuition, home down payments. Every time we borrow from a bank, wealth leaves our family and goes into someone else's pocket. Interest payments, late fees, loan fees, penalties, all draining our future. But wealthy families do something different. They don't depend on banks, they build family banks. A family bank means your family becomes the lender. Your family becomes the investor. Your family becomes the institution. Instead of paying interest to corporations, you pay interest back into your own bloodline. And over time, that money multiplies across generations. This is how families build real wealth, not with one paycheck, not with one investor, but with a system. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to build a family bank from scratch. Part 1, the problem. Banks profit from our need for money. That's the structure. When capital isn't controlled inside the family, we rent it from institutions. And renting money is expensive. Credit barriers, predatory lending, higher rates. The wealth gap isn't just about income. It's about who owns the bank. If we don't control the flow of capital, we stay dependent on it. Part 2, what is a family bank? A family bank is a pool of money owned collectively and used to fund homes, businesses, emergencies, investments, and education. The Rothschilds have a family bank. The Rockefellers have a family bank. The Waltons have a family bank. We need family banks too. Wealth begins small, but it grows discipline. Part 3, basic structure. Step 1, start the fund. 5 people contributing $50 per month equals $250 per month. 10 people contributing $100 per month equals $1,000 per month. That's $12,000 a year. Capital is built by retention. A family bank begins the moment money stops leaving automatically. Step 2, create rules. No rules equals no family bank. Who can borrow? What interest rate is charged? What are the repayment terms? What qualifies as emergency access? Structure protects relationships. Clarity protects trust. Step 3, keep it separate. Treat your family bank like a real institution. Open a separate account. Track contributions. Keep written records. Discipline turns savings into strategy. Step 4, lending rules. This is where the power begins. If someone borrows $5,000 and pays back $5,500, that $500 stays inside the family. Interest no longer leaves. It multiplies internally. Instead of enriching corporations, your family enriches itself. That is what makes a family bank transformational. Part 4, the power. Let's look at the numbers. Year 1, $12,000 saved. Year 5, $60,000 plus. Year 10, $120,000 plus. Most families could build a 6-figure family bank within 10 years. And once that capital exists, it funds down payments, business startups, investment opportunities. Instead of asking permission, your family makes decisions. That is financial authority. Part 5, advanced strategy. The wealthy insure themselves. The poor insure their cars. Adding cash value life insurance strengthens a family bank. Policies grow over time. You can borrow against them. The capital continues compounding while being used. Then invest. Index funds, real estate, dividend stocks. A family bank must grow because stagnant capital loses purchasing power. Most families leave their children bills. Some families leave houses. But the families that change history leave institutions. A family bank is more than money. It's protection. It's opportunity. It's independence. It's making sure the next generation never has to start from zero. And the truth is, no bank is coming to save us. We have to build our own systems. We have to finance our own future. We have to become the bank. If you want to learn exactly how to build a real family bank step by step, I wrote a complete blueprint that walks you through how to start your family bank.
I started a business to give folks.
Well.
All right.
Now, there's a few things to unpack in there, and there's some realities that you got to really put put into play.
Okay.
You know, when we talked about this, you know, Ruby said to me, "You got it. Okay, cool." And what I want you to, we all have our own understanding of what trust is. When you get started with a family bank, the first thing that's going to come across the table is trust. Everyone, who's going to do this? Who's going to do it? Who's going to be responsible?
Right.
And one of the things that was said was to have a plan. If everyone is sitting down at the table for the plan, there is no misgivings, there's no misunderstandings.
Well, one of the rules is clarity.
Yeah.
Now, clarity is not a conversation. That's so you know. That's how. See, I know y'all be like, oh, I don't trust my relatives, and we don't get along, and oh, wait, this, that, and the other, and she did this and he did that. Well, guess what? You don't need to have conversations or trust in that manner. Contracts.
Yes.
You just have to have a contract, and a trust in itself is a contract. It has limitations. It has instructions. It holds a bond to everything that's agreed upon by the folks that are in it.
Yes.
I love it. We do trust conversations on Sundays and to share with people. You can come and bring your family. It's a free event that happens. It's an open conversation that happens in Q&A. We have trust trainers in our network. That's the beautiful part about being a network and not a one woman show, a one man show. The most important thing about this process is getting started.
Yes, it is.
You can get started with 2 people. All you need is 1 or 2 like-minded people to come together and make a decision that they want the long-term benefit of shifting their family's legacy. They're not talking about it. They're not thinking about it. They're actually doing it. They're making it possible.
It's all actionable work that has to get done. And one of the things that really become, that's really apparent to this process is actually getting down and put it on pen and paper. The contract is definitely the word to use because there is no misunderstanding when it's in black and white.
That's right.
And with all the AI stuff that we got going on today, and all of a sudden you get when you come to P2G about AI, there's no misunderstanding.
You learn how to create and draft a conversation built
in contract.
Yes.
And everyone will understand it. You know, one of the things that I like about P2G and how we do things is the fact that we don't try to reinvent the wheel. We try to make the wheel roll smoothly.
That's the goal.
And, you know, we teach from a 3rd grade level all the way up. And you come in when you fit in. You come in when you fit in. If you can fit in the 3rd grade, girl, we speak to that level. And then you build on it because one of the things that I got from being in P2G is you never leave the same way you came in. You never leave the same way you come in.
And that is the goal. Because you never want to leave people the way they came. You want to leave them better off.
Yeah.
You want to leave them stronger. You know, one of the things that we saw in that video, I want to just make sure we reference that video often in this case. Insurance. He said it out loud. How many of you all have an insurance policy? Or how many of y'all still living like if you die, it's okay because it's not your problem anymore?
He also said cash value because you think when you go, no, you know.
Yeah, that's something that I want to make sure that we're very clear about.
You go, but
you leave people with the responsibilities. Yeah. And not only that, you know, a family bank isn't about death.
No, it's not.
It's not about death. It never was. The funny thing is that I got I got so excited when I first learned about insurance. Most people don't realize that their legacy, you guys live broke. Y'all live broke. How many of you worth $100,000? How many of you have a net worth of $250,000? For $34 a month. How many of you got that? How many of you know that you could be worth $1 million for $150 a month?
Mm.
$1 million. Yeah. Your young people, none of us, I think we forget that we all gonna die one day. Y'all act like y'all gonna be out here forever. Even my older people, until you get too old, and then you be like, and then you can't get insurance.
Yep.
And it costs more than you ever thought it would. Oh my God. You know what really taught me the lesson? My sisters and brothers and my mom got sick, and she kind of got sick on a consistent basis. Mommy been sick for years. Even always had breathing problems. My mom was on services for a long time. And so we kept up with her. But in the last 9 years, I've been more focused in my mother's care. Now, my mom was when she passed, she was in her 50s, and she was, moving up. But she was also sick.
Mm-hmm.
And it never dawned on us. My mama ain't have no insurance. You know when the conversation came up about the insurance? Don't ask me why these folks that didn't make no plans for nobody. I kept trying to remind her. I said, you did not raise captains of industry. All of this grandeur, my casket, what I want to die in, where I want to go get buried. That's expensive. Are you crazy? How you planning a funeral and you ain't got no money or no insurance?
But you never planned life either.
You also didn't raise your kids to bury you that way. But you got big plans. How many of us got those older relatives like, baby, I want you to bury me this and do this. And you just going, I hope they got some secret fund somewhere. I'm going to find out. Is there a will? Is there a will? Can you let me know? Because we out here living day by day trying to make it for ourselves to live. We ain't think about burying you. That's not built into my budget. Sad, but true.
Very true.
What is not, most people's own death ain't built into their budget.
No.
And that's the part where we have a problem. Because two things will happen on this planet, guaranteed. Someone will be born and someone will die. But there's usually no plans for the latter. And that's where insurance came from. But we always think about insurance as a death process. They call it life insurance because it's there to insure your life, not your death. Y'all keep buying death insurance. And insurance policies have different uses. There's different things you can do with an insurance policy to leverage your current life.
And one of the what happens really is they don't really explain to you what the policies are. Even when you're at your job, I'm telling you,
y'all get death. Y'all only have death. You do know that.
Yeah.
Just so that you know.
All job.
These insurance policies are targeted. They're sold by Target.
Yeah.
You were never going to hear about a life insurance policy that was meant for your life.
We were targeted. Hey, get some term life.
Oh, no, boo-boo. You work a government job. You got a corporate company. Them folks don't make their money on your family coming up. They make the most commission on those we keep paying policies. Yeah. Those pay-in policies that don't pay out, those temporary ones that y'all get, the ones y'all got at your job. And by all means, don't let me get it twisted. I'm gonna let you know, they can write other policies, but what pays them the most is not those policies.
Nope.
Sorry.
Because
and you guys love I got an insurance guy. I got a financial advisor. Baby, let me tell you, y'all done got so used to somebody else controlling your life, you don't care. You haven't even realized they don't care. They get paid whether you live good or not. Because they getting paid on your payments.
Absolutely.
Okay? Your consistency. That's why they will call you if you are having struggle, if you stop paying, if you closing that account. What you mean? You may not have heard from your insurance guy for about 5 years. As soon as that policy starts to come close, they're going to be with you. within the last couple of years. You know how I know? Because my insurance guy. And by the way, excuse me, we ain't just friends, we business partners. He know we in this to make us some money. See, that's the difference. I didn't get to know somebody who sells insurance. I got to know somebody who's about making his money. Insurance is a vehicle, one of his vehicles. And he know where I'm coming from, what I'm trying to do. Like Robert Kiyosaki said, you need a team. Some very specific type of folks.
Yes, indeed.
Tax man.
Lawyer.
Don't forget your insurance dude.
Mm-hmm. And a banker. Okay. You should have these people not as the ones that handle everything, but the ones that you dealing with like this, conversation wise. Yo, I need to get into this, that, and the other. Can y'all do that? Can we make this happen? How do I legally put this here and there? That's your team. Those are your new friends. And those are the people that you have to know that when they speak, their knowledge is on point.
Right.
Because you have to go back and do your own research, even though they tell you stuff.
Yep. You don't wait and depend on anybody. One of the reasons we opened a digital financial literacy program was not so that y'all would get money. Y'all would get the whole world of progress, of this kind of financial wealth, this kind of digital wealth, the kind that comes with legalese. You know, like a word, legalese.
Legalese, okay.
Because it's true. Because it becomes when you become aware. The reason Mr. Thomas, blessing, the reason Mr. Thomas said what he said was because of the fact that these are the things that wealthy people have going on. Why do we keep putting our life in other people's hands? I want to share something with you. What we teach is abundance in activity. And I'm glad to see you here, Miss Faith. God bless you, Grand Rising. And I'm glad, I hope that you're feeling better. One of the first things I do when I get up in the morning is I say thank you.
Amen.
I've learned to say thank you, even when I got to go to the bathroom. You know, sometimes I wake up, we got to run. I say thank you. And I'm not going to lie. I heard something. So it's so funny because somebody called me, text me today, said I'm going to try to make it. She's dealing with some things. And it's so funny because I had just dealt with that when I opened my eyes this morning. The same thing. And it was like, Lord. That's why I asked. I said, I made suggestion. And I said, I hope to see you, because the first and foremost thing, you have to give gratitude for being here. I give gratitude I think I've spent a lot of years in pain so much that I just stayed in a state of thankfulness. Because if you can feel pain, then you are alive. There are folks that ain't waking up this morning. God bless you, brother Black Casper, who states that every time he says Grand Rising.
Yep.
Every time he said Grand Rising, he says you made it. Because a lot of people didn't make it this morning. That is his every time. This is not about the Bible. This is about gratitude for existence. Your first role, that's your first portion of power.
Yep.
You don't get no more than what you get when you first wake up.
People are under the impression sometimes when you say you're in gratitude, you think you're giving gratitude. No, you're receiving it.
Yes.
As it leaves your mouth, you're receiving it.
Yes.
Because your body is empowered with greatness.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. And it was so funny that she said that, because I said, when she texted, I was like, wow. I was like, okay, Lord, thank you. And I passed that on. And I'm hoping that she got that, but she got that benefit. I'm praying on her benefit, because she was like, I need prayer. And when she said that, I said, I already prayed for you, sis.
Standing in the need of prayer. That is a beautiful
I said, because let me tell y'all something. We're not dependent by prayer.
No.
You are accessing by prayer. Stop begging God because you're already blessed.
Go back one more time, Ruth. Go back.
Okay.
Go back to.
You're not dependent by prayer. You're accessing by prayer.
And sometimes I'm the holy roller in this house because I believe there's certain phrases that have power attached to them, and when you claim the power in the statement, you are enlivened to create the life that you want to have.
I don't know how many times I've been in pain, and I mean, I used to have some really bad pain when I was bigger, but I was also somewhat more ill. And I had to learn, how does this go back to the bank, right, y'all? How does this go back to the family bank?
It is.
I got to ask you a question. How much faith do you have in the people in your family? I told you don't have to have faith in them anymore. It's a contract.
It's a contract.
When you want to learn something new, where y'all go? Y'all go to school, right? Or you go on the internet and get some new information. Do you ever seek unto good counsel? Y'all want to go to church? Go ahead.
Proverbs.
Ask yourself. I'm going to ask you right now. No, see, because most people run to a building as opposed to run to the source. Y'all see that? You having troubles with trusting your relatives? You need to take that up with the one that created them.
Yes, indeed.
Because that creator is going to guide you. He, she, it, whatever y'all want to call, whatever you believe in, is guiding you through purpose, not through chaos, not through drama, not through trauma, but through purpose. And everything you have waken up with today has a purpose for the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's so funny. Okay, so some of y'all have been on my Facebook. Y'all know we're at the conference this week. We're at the National Action Network convention this week in New York, and
we're going live.
It's live, and I've actually gone live, and I've done some. I'm going to be back there today. We're going back. That's why we look so snazzy today. That's what I'm talking about. So, the fact of the matter is, I want you guys to realize something. When I'm in that place, I'm in my purpose. When I walk out this door, I'm in the purpose. When I woke up this morning, I'm in my purpose. I didn't decide my purpose. I accessed it. I had to access it through prayer because all that stuff I thought of on my own wasn't working. But there's something out there. There's something I've come to that has actual purpose for me. Y'all know how many times people have said, thank you, Miss Ruby. Thank God for you, Miss Ruby. Thank God. And it's not even about me. I'm trying to tell you, she said, thank God for me because they heard what was there for them. I can't give you nothing. I don't have nothing to give y'all. Every word that I'm speaking comes for you through me from something we're trying to reach you.
That's it. That's it.
That's all that has. That's it. That's all we are for each other. So when Miss Lady called me text me this morning, I got to say thank you and know that I got heard. When she asked me for a prayer that I needed, I got heard. I got used and I was grateful. And I hope that she got that. And I see that she's with us. Thank you, God. Your condition is going to get better the whole day. The whole day. Whatever comes at you, I want you to ask how to use it.
Mm-hmm.
How you're being used. If you can shift your mindset, and come on, somebody, I got one of my students is in the house. Sometimes we be beating on that rock, trying to get to it, and it's right there. We right back at the family bank. It's right there. You struggling. It's like you can't keep finances coming through you. Y'all keep losing them. It's gone. It's going. It come in. It don't stay. It come in. It don't stay. You struggle to get it in. And guess what? You just got a blueprint. For those who did not see the video, replay this. And I mean it. Go back to the beginning, replay it. Go back to the beginning, replay it. Because if you don't understand that the family bank has to start with you, it can just start with you.
It can begin.
But you got to find out where this information is. That's why we keep inviting y'all to come on P2G free stuff every week. 2 times a week. I ain't seen nobody show up. Oh, except a couple of people who are already students of the platform. Ain't that something? I ain't begging y'all. Oh no, we got ours. I got mine. I'm getting mine. I can't worry about y'all because all we can do is what we were put here in purpose for. We are put here to seek and find those who are placed on this journey.
For like-minded people.
That's it.
And you will find, and I'm going to say this, and take it how you will. Your family doesn't always have to be blood.
Yes.
Your family
Thank
bank
you.
is not, the family bank is not a requirement of blood.
Thank you. It's not.
It is a grouping of people who are like-minded, who are heading in the same direction, who believe that there is a way to leave legacy behind so they don't leave the normal stuff around, which is a bill and people talking about how am I going to bury myself? How are you going to bury somebody and you ain't prepared?
We talked about please. You haven't even been prepared by the people that you want you to bury them.
Okay, they don't even,
okay.
They just see the fancy caskets.
The fact is people talk about, oh, I don't want to get kids. I want to get my life insurance on my kids. You better go get them damn policies while them kids is young. Things happen in this world.
Yep.
Get over yourself.
The best time to get a policy is
I'm going to tell you. Yeah. I'm going to tell you now. We had more than one child. We more than the 2 children we had.
Yeah.
Okay. Unexpected stuff happens. Okay. And the last thing a parent, and I said that thing, and I know Ann has gone on into her glory, but I have to thank Sisto Funeral Homes because Ann Sisto knew how to take care of a grieving parent at a time when they were not prepared. I wasn't prepared for that when I was that young. I wasn't prepared to have a burial. But you know what I did? I was able to lean on the shoulder. See, I told you, everybody got purpose. We all here with purpose. I wouldn't have made it through. I remember the day I crashed on my mama floor when I literally fell apart in a pool of tears. And my mama had to pick me up off the ground and let me know that this is just one day and we will get through it. I felt like my whole life slipped right from up under me. But you know something? There are people here with purpose. I didn't have no insurance policy. Shoot, I ain't no income. I had no income. At the time, I was on services. I didn't know how to access that. See, that's the thing. We're so proud. Pride goes before the fall. There's not just a statement. It's a situational format. It's a system.
True statement.
It is actually systematic. Your pride will keep you broke and will shorten the life of the world around you until you become humbled and in action without it. Until you decide that what you want is more important than how you feel. Grand Rising, Miss Faye. That's how you get somewhere. If you are, I'm going to be really honest. I did not want to get up this morning. I felt good up under them covers. It was warm. Okay. How you felt?
Look, it took me a minute, but I rolled. I rolled with excitement because I was ready to go today. I was ready to go.
Can I tell something? I was warm, but I was with purpose. And my body was like, okay, how we doing today? What we going to do today? Because in my mind, I remembered one thing. I have purpose and this world is not yesterday. My yesterday will never return as long as I am running to my tomorrow. I'm in control and you're in control. It's time to make some decisions. It's time to sit down and ask for something real. Not ask for something to come down from on high. We ain't talking about manna from the sky. We're talking about making a choice, understanding that you have the power and getting the information you need. I know y'all always talking about that financial literacy and all of that. Because you know what I got out of financial literacy? I got abundance. I got ability. I got skills. I got how to get to resources. I got a whole network of people that when I need something done or I need to know how to do something, I just pick up a phone.
Y'all might be saying that's what we talk about. Understand, We bring resources to the table.
There you go.
But you got to still come to the table and eat.
I ain't
So
chasing nobody, by the way.
You can do all the, back talking, backsliding, whatever you want to call it, about what we doing. Hello, when the taxman comes knocking on your door, they're not knocking on our door. When the taxman tells you you owe, and how do you plan to pay for this? What do you tell him? All you ever do is talk about money? No, he's coming with a bill in his hand, and it's due.
And now you need money. See, look, let me share something with you. Along with those insurance policies and those banks, they come with protections. They come with different things, different benefits, even tax benefits that your whole family can take advantage of. Guess what else comes with it? Certain other types of insurance, like not only life insurance, but health insurance for your family. Yes, oh my God, right? To keep you alive longer.
Mm-hmm.
My Lord. So let's get to talking to the professionals. And I'm talking about in a way that you know better. Anybody want to learn how to utilize AI to be able to ask the right questions so that you get the right answers from professionals whose first interest is their finances?
Yep.
Because that's how financial industry works. Financial literacy works a different way. It makes you the custody holder of the knowledge first and then the assets. Because then you'll know custody is the key. That's pretty much where we're going. A lot of folks don't realize when we talk about it, we're becoming a custody society. They're scared. You guys are afraid. Y'all are afraid that, oh my God, the computers are going to take over and the AI and the government, and they're going to see into you this and they're going to see into you that. Well, who's going to stop them? Who's here to stop them? You won't learn. You're afraid of everything. You won't teach your children, so they'll be already stuck in, you will already have condemned your children to a life of surveillance and control.
Man, one of the things is you have to stop sending your children to do your job.
Oh gosh, yes.
Please stop
depending on your kids.
Because if you ain't never did it, they're not even going to look at it.
Not only that, there's, I gotta say it.
I know you are.
I recently was, like I said, I enjoyed being at NAN, at the NAN convention this week. We're about to head back. And I got to hear a politician, and y'all know how I feel about politicians, well, the purpose of their job. I don't judge people by their job. I know that the nature of their job is what it is, but the person has to speak out to me. And when it comes to this, I just let you know, the politicians aren't going to save you. So stop that nonsense. Everybody has a purpose. Stop trying to stop trying to use a hammer where a screwdriver is necessary. Don't act like it all has the same purpose. You have to know who you're dealing with, how to use it to your benefit. And what I love, I got confirmation.
There you go.
What I love is the fact that some of our politicians get it. What I don't like is that most of them won't hear it, and you and I will lose the benefit. So since politicians can't save you, it's time for you to get it.
You got to save you.
Yourself. And so what that needs, you need some skills. You need a new mindset. You need a new vision, a new way of getting there. And this is what I heard. I heard when asked the question, this young lady was asked, oh my goodness, I hate for not being able to pronounce names. But this young lady is she's one of the senators in New Jersey. Senator from New Jersey happened to be asked, well, what do you think, what do we want to tell the people about the young people? What would you do with the younger generation right now when it comes to, getting ahead of this problem with what should they do? First of all, she put her finger on the problem. It is not our young generation that's going to save us. It is their parents. It's their grandparents.
Okay.
Because a child can't save a household. Those days of putting your faith and doing all you can and building up your youth so they could do better than you is over. You have to be the strength. You've got to be that stop in the household of that stuff. It's your parent. You are the guardian, the parent. You have to get this knowledge first. You've got to educate. You can't push it off on them because they ain't gonna do it.
No.
They got trained by you who ain't trying to do it. You didn't go to college. These kids are different, honey. They looking at the examples of who did it. And if all y'all keep pushing off the responsibility of knowing what's going down on these kids, they're creating the story and they're screwing it up.
The narrative is ridiculous.
Your children are creating the narrative, and you wonder why it looks so horrible. Oh, they don't go to church. They don't want to listen. Why do they? It hasn't benefited you.
Nope. I gotta understand. Remember, and y'all take it how you want. Church is a business, whether you realize it or not. It is a business.
Can't keep your doors open without the rent paid. I don't care how nonprofit you are.
Clergy is a title.
Thank
Clergymen.
you. It is a business title.
It is a title.
How
you operate in the spirit is outside of the business portion. There is a hierarchy in the church, whether you realize it or not.
But wait a minute. There ain't no hierarchy in your family. See, that's why they work and your family is falling apart. You've got to pull it together. We got to pull it together spiritual. And I don't talking about somebody outside spiritual. I'm talking about inside. Now I'm not talking, we got to do it financial. Not outside, it's got to come from inside. I'm talking about education. Don't you send them kids off in the world so they can figure out how to turn them into something, because that's what that system was created for. You make sure you got it to bring to the kind of kids you want to have in the world. Stop depending on the government, teachers, and this world to figure it out. P2G is educating people how to get that household straight, not money-wise. On all levels.
This is what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna say this very clearly.
We ain't playing. This is a movement, y'all.
This is true educating the family at home. Truly educate. This is where it starts. You know, you don't want to bring the kids home. You don't want them to be taught by the people in the school. But you won't teach them finances.
Because you never took the time to learn it. Now, when we tell y'all, come on them Wednesday nights and come on them them Sunday nights at 7, the link is on the website. How many of y'all clicked that link, showed up to a Zoom that was free and said, now I'm here, now what? I tell y'all, I put my money where my mouth is.
All the time.
I put my money where my mouth is. But how many of y'all going to show up and ask questions? How many of y'all going to put your money where your mouth is? How many of y'all going to put a couple of minutes of time in a good question? Because I ain't here to sell you nothing. You come to class, you don't come to class, that's your business. But my business is, I get up in the morning, I say my prayers, I check that, you know what I'm saying? I say my prayers, I do my little something with me, you know, none of your business. But I'm just saying, got to get me together. And then I'm right in here looking at them markets because I got interest in the world. I took the time to learn, and every day I practice. What do you practice? What do you get up in the morning and practice? What do you know to practice?
Grand Rising, my brother.
Oh,
peace in the be more.
Peace in the be more. Look, I'm not going to try to gloss over this. Family, y'all in the house. We keep inviting y'all. As I said, stop chasing the ones that ain't chasing you. Because God is chasing you. He's trying to bring you to the table of reality and start doing something with the folks. Look, I'm telling y'all right now, family ain't always the one. It's not always by blood. Sometimes it's by love, and it lasts longer.
Yep. And the other thing is, don't let it be that all the rug comes completely onion before you decide, hey, maybe I need to do something different. Don't wait till the rug is
People
done.
keep talking about rock bottom. Y'all better cut that crap out. Rock bottom hurt.
Yeah.
Shoot.
And you need to get kind of bloody in the process.
And you already know you're down. So what's the problem? You already know it's getting tight out here. You already know this dead going. You know the gas is going up. You know the food prices is going up. That's not a question. But what is going to happen is the question is always going to be, y'all, what am I going to do?
The question is, when do you think it's going to hit you? Because a lot of times you're looking at everybody else, that ain't me, that ain't me. Just because it ain't true now doesn't mean it ain't true tomorrow.
I can tell you right now, I'm not good. I'm not as good as I want to be. I'm not as good as I'm going to get.
You know, some people
it's going to get better.
Some people will tell you that don't worry, it's going to come out, everything's going to come out roses.
That's not what we're here to say.
How many times are you going to come out roses? Let's see, 208, financial meltdown. 2012, financial meltdown. 2019, financial meltdown. All we doing
Don't forget
is
2023.
2020.
Don't forget 2023. All the banks crashed, and then we had some. Y'all in feeling tightening?
Every time
Ooh.
we have a crash, we get the infusion from the federal government or the Federal Reserve. Then they say, "Oh, we're in another problem. We're in a downturn. We can't touch the interest rate." The drop is that much further. The debt bubble is that much higher. We're at $37 trillion in debt. We literally have
wait.
trillion.
Did you think it's 37?
Okay, maybe a little.
No, it ain't.
A little bit
more like 71.
Oh, good Lord.
Y'all forget the unaccounted for bills that we still have to pay for Social Security.
We're looking at six.
I'm sorry, y'all don't add that up.
We have
y'all like to separate it. I
actual
don't.
assets available.
My household budget is one thing, not this or that. If it all comes to a negative, you better account for that. You're responsible. Guys, we talked about, what was it? Monday, we talked about Ponzi schemes.
Oh, good Lord.
We tried to tell y'all, this is what it is. A Ponzi scheme is when, and please look this up, basically when people's money get in later are there to cover the people who came in earlier.
Yep.
Anybody recognize that system? People who come in later got to cover people who put their investment in earlier, right?
And those people who went in earlier are calling people, yo, come check this out, come check this out.
And everybody keeps getting in, hoping that the people later are going to cover them. Well, guess what? There is a finite date for Social Security.
Yep.
Yes, it is. They're talking about it's starting to wind down. That bill, they'll take that bill right off. And they're like, look, they're calling it a privilege now. It is a benefit. It is not the money that you put in all those years. It is not your investment to your retirement so that the government didn't get stuck with a large bill. Guess what? They're calling that a benefit. How the hell do you, excuse my language, please forgive me. No. But how do I have to qualify for my own money?
Amen.
How do I qualify for something that you took off of and I got receipts? Y'all got receipts. Before you turned 18, they started collecting Social Security.
Yes,
y'all know that?
Yes,
when you work summer youth employment, FICA, baby.
Uncle
You
FICA,
understand?
Uncle
You understand where I'm coming from? But these are things that we don't think about. There are systems that are created for longevity and growth. Where's yours?
And the funny thing about it, I was looking at mine the other night. Do you know all the numbers that you put in, you are still prorated at an amount. For all the money that you put in the social, you are prorated at a number that is attached to your age. And that's what you're entitled to.
So you don't get it all back. You can't make a decision for yourself.
No, now it's a benefit. You're gonna get a benefit. You're gonna be
They're gonna
entitled
cut you a
to
check every month for the rest of their life that you live. And don't forget, once you die, it's over.
It's over.
Non-transferable. Ain't that something? Unless you have small children.
Yeah.
And don't forget that. Unless you have some small kids that under a certain age that have to be responsible because you're responsible for them, they call that estate. Time to have the new conversation, family. Thursday nights. Oh, I'm so used to class. All right. So just so that you know, Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. we are on Zoom. The Zoom is open. And we're usually open until 9 o'clock, depending on how well the conversation goes. If you have questions, if you want to talk about strategy, if you're ready to find real resources that we can show you how to locate on the internet for yourself, and even give you a few hints on how to use AI well, because ChatGPT goes so much more than just Google. Okay, ChatGPT can help you build so much, but it's a foundation. There are many different other types of AI engines you can use without selling your soul.
Absolutely.
You have to use the tools of the day. You have to stop using everything like a hammer. Because other than that, all your life is going to look like is a wreck.
Some things require a little bit of precision.
And you are smart enough. Let me just speak to the people who are having in their heads and they're having the trouble with feeling like I can't do it. You are smart enough. If you are on here right now, you've been given the foundation that you need to succeed. You already had the foundation. If you made it onto this stream, you have the foundation for going to the next level. You also have been placed in a space that is telling you this is where you're supposed to be. You weren't here by accident. All my folks that's on Clapper and y'all kind of flipping through and somebody stayed and stuck for a second, you here for a reason. Stop acting like things happen by accident. They don't. Your purpose, the purpose of every conversation we've ever have come through in some way, shape, or form from somewhere else. For people, but not just for us, because for me, you know, it's like I start watching the world open up because I'm looking. I'm looking to see how does this work.
And you gotta be looking. You have to be looking if you want to make a difference.
We got to stop looking for someone to tell us how and start opening our eyes and become observant. Be present. I'm here. Can you say that?
Be in the moment.
Out loud. I'm here. Say that out loud. I'm serious. I know it may seem stupid. I may, y'all want to look foolish. Look foolish for a moment. Be foolish to yourself. Be vulnerable. And say, I am here, Lord. Tell me why I'm here. What you want, what we got going on, because ain't nobody else. I don't care if you at work right now. I don't care if you sit on a bus right now. I don't give a dag if you sitting in your living room and everybody sleep. You can say it slow. Say it low. I'm here. What you got for me? That's what we call attitude, an active attitude of gratitude. You're in the action of gratitude. You're not talking it. You're not hoping for it. You're not praying for it. You are in it.
You are in it for tilt.
You want to hear something? Every freaking prophet, every one of the people God put to work for the calling, every one of them, including me. I'm not in the Bible. I'm right here because there was a day I said, I don't want to be a leader. I'm tired of it. I don't want to be a leader. No. I can get things done. I work hard. I can help everybody. You know, I can help people. I don't want to lead. I'm good. Leave me alone. Not that leadership stuff. It's too much headache. Guess what? I lived in a hole for a while. I didn't know that. I was living in the hole of my life, wanting to move forward and wondered what was stopping me. When you don't want to lead, you don't even lead your own world. You're not even leading you.
That's craziness, but it's the truth.
Every person must pick up that cross and move. You must pick up your own burden. You must you guys take on the burdens of the world around you. You want to see it. I learned that one thing. You got to make what you want to see in the world. I was scared to death of poverty.
What do you want to see though? We
have a book called Turning Her Pain into Power. I'm part of an anthology.
Yeah.
I talk about this in that book. My biggest fear, because my mother was, she was ill from the time I was a child. My mom was ill. We were on public assistance. We were on services, you know. She took good care of us. Live in the projects, you know. So what? Let folks know right now. So what? You live in the projects? Okay. You live with where you call a slum? So what? Sweetie, let me tell you something. Your mansion is your mansion wherever you are. You are the slum. You are the projects. You are the whatever it is, or you are not. You are who you say you are. No one gets to determine that but you.
And it's so easy to fall into what people say you are until you pick up your pants, decide what you're going to do. And despite what people tell you, say about you, feel about you, unless you really believe what they're saying is that your truth, and I literally mean your truth, you can make it anything you want.
That's right.
You get to write your narrative every day when you wake up. Not every moment, every day. Yeah, every moment.
Every moment of every day, you are writing your narrative. You're telling the world. I think sometimes people think that I am terrified of crowds of people. But you know what I have? And that's kind of hard for a lot of people to believe because I'm kind of outspoken even when I'm out in the world. But it takes a minute for me to kind of sit back and see where I fit, where what I am using. You know what I stopped doing? I stopped worrying about where that fits and decided that it fits everywhere. My movement is for people. My movement was not about me. So stop thinking, I had to stop going inside and start coming outside and going, we got this. I'm here, you're here, we got this.
Let's make it happen.
You woke up this morning. Gratitude, no matter what you were feeling. Gratitude. Own it. Take it back. I love it. Claim it.
Mm-hmm.
Say yes and say thank you. Once you ask, don't ask again. You say thank you and keep it moving. Children will ask you until they get a yes, and they never ask you again. Adults will pray like they never got it. You keep asking even through your blessing. That doesn't make any sense. Children get it. You got to get it again. Your blessing began already. It already started. Your yes was already given.
Mm-hmm.
Now go live into that. If you made it to this stream, this grand, wonderful rising today, then you got a yes. Well, whatever it was that you asked for, you want a car, you need a new car, you need your car to work, you need whatever. You need money, go, yes. What do you say when you get a yes? You say thank you. Do you come back and ask again? No. You say thank you. Because, gotta ask a question. Were you created temporarily?
Temporarily, I don't think.
Do you breathe one breath at a time, but it's like the next one is you gotta hope for it?
No, you don't hope for it.
You gotta hope for each breath.
Oh, you talking about gravity? Okay, gotcha. It's given.
Just asking. Since you don't have to keep asking for each breath that you take, that you have, stop asking for everything else.
Mm-hmm.
I have a nephew, and I love my nephew. I tell you, my babies, I love my babies. And it's not just my nephew. I'm starting to notice my niece takes on this
Which
same.
one?
Both of them.
Okay.
The youngest two.
I'll
tell you this right now. We got two, they're 11 right now. Actually, one just turned 12, but they're 11 and 12. And we take them out every so often when they get like off school and stuff like that. I had noticed something. My nephew and my niece have a habit. They have adopted something I've been trying to teach adults.
Mm-hmm.
They've adopted I would rather say thank you, say sorry, than ask permission.
That's real.
Wait,
That's
what?
Real.
That's a millionaire mindset. I would rather say sorry than ask permission. I would rather make a mistake than to do nothing because someone said I couldn't do it. I give no one the right for limitations over me is what that says.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
No one has the right to stop you except you. So if you ever come to a point where you tell somebody, oh, I didn't do it because you didn't say, boy, you ain't never gonna see me. I will live this life. I love my husband, but he ain't never got to give me permission for nothing. We know that, right? Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that.
I'm gonna say nothing because they say the smartest thing to say sometimes when you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. I'm gonna go with that.
Actually, drink a little water, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. Don't. He looking at. He know better because he knows me well. He knows that I'm the kind of person. I'm an advocate by nature. I advocate for that which is right. I do what's right first. You know what I'm saying? I do what I believe is right. And I pray that I always pray that I did the right thing. That's it. That's all I can do. That's all any of us can do. But how many of us are not acting because we worried about what somebody's going to say or what if? How many of y'all don't know what's on the other side because you haven't taken a moment just to check? That's what that's what Wednesday and Sunday night is about. Wednesdays and Sunday nights. That's that check. Come in and see. Because baby, abundance is for those who actually reach out for it. It's not for those who beg for it. God is not about begging. And I know a lot of churches got y'all twisted, but that's not the way. That's not what prayer is.
Abundance is a calling.
And your creator is your first partner in life. I love my husband, but my first partner I wake up to every morning because he opened my eyes today. I can't see him without that creator. Get where I'm coming from? And y'all can't either. So when you ask for something, you need something, you better unequivocally trust in your prayer and then go to work.
Go get it.
Go to work. Because until you realize it's the work that activates it, you sitting there praying and dream, and that ain't going nowhere.
You know.
Want to say thank you?
Yes, indeed.
All right, we got some
I'm
folks
sitting
on
listening
different
to you, and
platforms.
in my mind, I'm hearing Yolanda Anderson. Go get your blessing. Go get your blessing. Go ahead. Go get it.
Because we keep stopping our blessings because we won't claim them. And then when you claim them, you're still asking for them. And God is going, what you talking about? The pencil sitting in your hand. I've been put it there. You said thank you. Now go about your business.
Yep.
Can you imagine how frustrated your creator is sometimes? Well, let's make it easy for him. Make it easy for him. Now you get it. Go get to it. We love you. Anyone who is willing to build in this world with us, we welcome you. Y'all know you are welcome. You know you are welcome to the front door, sitting on the couch. Y'all already at the breakfast table.
Yes, indeed.
All right. So I hope that you received well. Today is Pay It Forward Friday, and we plan to go do this so much more today. Have a good one. Check us out on Facebook. Some of y'all on Facebook, on LinkedIn, as well as on YouTube. We will be streaming from the NAN conference. Even if I just posting, I'll be posting up some of the videos, some of the stuff.
Yeah.
I have had a ball with this whole process, just being around people from different parts of the world who are part of NAN. I didn't know this organization was this big. And I get a treat tomorrow. Tomorrow, my Aunt Lily will be one of the panelists on the stage at the NAN conference. Lillian Branch, Miss Lily Branch, my auntie, my daddy's sister.
Lord have
And
mercy.
I get to see her in action because we've been around her, and she has made some major strides for people who have been incarcerated, to be able to have the basic communication with their family, to be able to be and to keep certain rights within. Because I mean, even if you're in jail, you have to have rights. You have to, they make everything a privilege, and unfortunately, privileges are earned. But what about the things you were born with? Human decency. So my aunt is a definite defender of the incarcerated, making sure that families stay connected, so when they come home, it's a smooth transition. And in that, I pay homage to my Aunt Lily and say thank you so much, and look forward to seeing her tomorrow on the stage, and hopefully I'll get to talk with her beforehand. We are advocates in our family for people. We love people. We were raised to love humanity. And I pray that you all come and join us. This has been an amazing, amazing gift to be able to come and meet new people from different places. I want you all to extend and expand yourself through us, through each other, and we will through you, because P2G Networks is a network of networks. We are home for networks, not one, but we are home for other networks. And we pray that you come, bring your network, bring your business, bring everything that you have. Come for the education, but bring what you have, your services. We want to promote you on a Wednesday.
Yep.
Make sure you come to the platform. Reach out and tap the bot and say, hey, Miss Ruby, I would like to bring my business to the show. And we will make sure we get you booked in, because we are still booking through the year. We're booking through this whole year. We're promoting everybody. We love you. And we'll see you soon.
Peace.
All right. From Breakfast with the Thomases, my loves. The conference will be, and I just got a request. The conference is going on now, as a matter of fact. You can actually go to NAN Harlem. I think it's nannewyork.com. Look it up. It's National Action Network on Google. Y'all go see what's going on now. We have to leave later because Mr. Thomas is, as y'all saw, he's on a walker right now. So we got a little transportation set up for today. And of course, we're doing our show. We'll see you all soon in a few hours from the conference. Don't worry, it'll be going on. We're getting there for 11 o'clock. So let's keep it moving. Let's keep the day moving. All right. We love you. Peace and love. Have a
Ooh, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, see you. Wake up and rise, open your eyes. It's breakfast with the Thomases, the ultimate prize. Mental Wellness Monday.